Hi, we're back here at JLL Live at Disrupt CRE in Chicago. I'm Pushpa, your host, and I have Michael Startin here with me, who's one of my friends and runs the America's GIS research team. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Pushpa.
Thanks
Pleasure
for
to
coming.
be here today.
Yeah, we're happy to have you.
Awesome. Happy to be here.
We've got a lot of cool stuff to talk about because GIS, Geographical Information Systems, it's not just about putting building addresses on a map
or dots
anymore,
on a map.
Yeah.
It's changed.
So it's come a long way in the last decade, right? And it's helping researchers like you do your jobs a lot better, faster, and really being able to offer a lot more insights. Talk to me about that.
Let's take the last 10 years and the way that the tools have changed. You know, what I like to say is they started off a lot more static 10 years ago. Now we're becoming much more dynamic.
It's a great way to look at it.
And not just the application and how the map is interacting or the graph or chart is interacting, but also data. You know, 10 years ago, our people in this industry and within research and the mapping experts had to do a lot more manual data collection. You know, and
took
now
a long time.
And it took a long time. I mean, you know, think of retailers and yellow pages and scoping the canvas. But you know, now it's much more automated. The thousands and thousands of databases and data location points that we have here at JLL alone. And you know, something else to point out is also how we are connecting our data. So data feeds great tools and great mapping tools as well, and data visualization, such as Blackbird and MapIt, which just was nominated for the CIO 100 list.
That's right, that's right. This week, actually, I think
this
we just got the
week we just
announcement,
announced it. It just announced it on Monday from Matt Gotterman's email out to everyone. But also, by data being much more organized and talking to the tools, our analysts now are what I would say is dynamic and automated. So I'll push the button and a map is happening, or a story is developing at a much faster rate. It makes them more efficient and ultimately makes our clients more efficient and helps them achieve decisions faster with our professionals here at JLL.
And it probably helps too that now your labor changes a little bit, right? In terms of not needing people who can just follow the same steps over and over again with a little bit of adjustment, but more, how do you interpret this data and help our clients interpret it? Because we're looking at this all the time, whereas clients might only look at it every 5 years or 3 years or something like that, right?
Right, and now literally things can change quarterly, and you know, our analysts now have the opportunity to take the extra time that they now have due to all this automation and data organization feeding the tools, that they can take a deeper dive into the analysis and analytics, which is the growing business intelligence sector within the business right now.
So let's touch on that, because now that we have all these tools to help get through the tedious part of even getting the data into a form, now we're looking at it with more images and the whole visualization of it, right? So what's that all about? Like, because that's exciting.
It's storytelling.
That makes everybody care.
Yeah, everybody's excited by that, and you know, to see the 3D buildings within Blackbird, to access information quickly and map it, but also developing a story. We have a product we call story maps within MapIt. And this has really changed the landscape for research in general and how we're able to tell our stories to our brokers and clients, because it's an interactive map, not the static that it was before, and it allows our clients to receive the data and the actual map and interface like through an email, and not through like the old PDF or static images that they received in an email that may go to junk mail, but actually a link that they can access on their iPhone, their iPad, you know, the mobile technology that's so widely used.
So they get to manipulate it themselves and look at different scenarios and really like get immersed in it.
That's correct. It really builds a bond between the client, the broker, and our research team here at JLL through that technology, because it allows our clients to become almost immersed within the tool, and it generates questions from our clients back to our brokers, back to research, and it really creates a partnership between all of us. And it's the technology and these tools that are allowing us to do that, and it's such a huge change from years ago, but it's something we're very, very excited about moving forward.
What are some of those things? Because you know, we're talking about helping them make better decisions, looking at scenarios, but when we say that we're going beyond just putting buildings on a map and the property addresses, right? And we're bringing in both internal, external, like what are we doing with all that? What are an example of, let's take retail, right?
Sure.
As an example, what are the kinds of things that a retailer could look at?
Well, a retailer could take it beyond just their locations, right? So they're able to say, look at demographic data like they haven't before. We're able to find what we call hotspots or heat indices, where a potential prediction model almost for where a retailer may be a best fit within a market.
And that means that because they're more interactive map-based products, that can really kind of eliminate site tours altogether.
Ultimately, that's the dream, Pushpa, going economic here. We really are focused on going digital. I believe the industry is trending quickly in that manner, moving away from the thick, tour books. No matter what business line, they can get very heavy, and it can be difficult for our clients as well. So many of our clients are also going green in this category, and we want to stay on top of that. We're staying ahead of the game with these tools, and the mobile dynamic interfaces are really the future of everything within GIS, mapping, and it's much more than dots on a map.
Well, thank you for taking the time to be with us here today, Michael. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Pushpa, as always.